How's it going, YouTube? This is the chef coming from the Gundam kitchen, and we're trying out pseudo YouTube Live. Right now, YouTube Live is only available to YouTube channels that have like 10,000 viewers. But apparently, if you use Google Hangout, you can then have your live broadcasting on YouTube. So we'll see how that works. I have no idea if this is even going to work, but we're going to try it out. So we're ready for when YouTube Live does go live. So just got a shipment in today. Kind of weird situation where it was a day early, but only 2 of the 3 boxes came in. So typical FedEx in my area, always messing me over. But we're gonna go over what we got in and just check in again while we get some people online. Hopefully, what we're gonna do is, if you guys can, send me some messages. We can take a look at some boxes. You know, if you want me to open up something, and we'll do some unboxings and stuff. I already have some already planned out. But that's the goal of these, to actually look into some boxes when we're looking at the new shipments and discussing the new stuff. And I will also start doing live tips, and you guys can hit me up with any questions on that too. So then I'll probably wait till we actually have true YouTube Live, but should be in the near future. So it looks like we actually got a couple of people online already. That's pretty cool. Can't see if anybody's messaging me. Hey, anybody online, shoot me a message, see what happens. I don't know how that works because I don't have an actual dialogue thing on the side here, but try it. We'll see what happens. All right, so let's get to this. Since I got a couple of people online, I don't want to keep y'all waiting forever. And I have to use my tablet, which is actually my Surface. And I don't know how to flip the camera around, so this might be a little awkward, but I'm going to try to shoot it reverse here. All right, let's start out with these little the little guys here. So we got the UN Universal units. These are pretty cool. They're actually small kits. And if you go on my Facebook page, you can see when I actually did some weather into one of them. They're probably about 3 inches tall and are really rough kits. Really rough. It takes a little bit of work to make those look nice, but they're already pre-colored and everything, but the way you got to cut them out, they're super stiff plastic, so it's a nice little bit of fixing up you got to do. Next is this new FWSD Gundam Neo. These are actually gashapons in Japan. If you don't know what that is, that's like capsule toys that we call them capsule toys in America. Usually see them like in front of a Kmart or somewhere like that, and you can put the quarters in and you get something out. But apparently it's really big. That and crane toys in Japan. So these would be in those all over the city in Japan. But here we get them packaged in boxes, and you can see exactly what you get. And then a line that's been around for a while, the Converges. We have these for a little bit now. This is this year's, or maybe not this year's, but the third of the current editions going on. All right, let's move over here a little bit. So hopefully you guys can see this. We got a Goof Custom, probably one of the coolest goofs out there with that giant Gatling on it. Oh, this is weird. Why is everything backwards? That's crazy. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see if I can fix that. It's like a mirror effect. It's weird. Huh. All right. Well, guess we'll have everything backwards for now, but figure that out later. So we got the Mark II. We got that in high grade. And then we got the GM Call. This is an older master grade. I don't think it's super old. It's from, let me get you an actual date on this one. Oh yeah, it's super old, 1999. So that one's gonna need a little bit of work. It's not gonna have the same mobility you're used to on newer ones. And then we got the Bear Guy, real grade. And we have a TIE Striker. This is brand new. This is, I believe this is from the last movie they just came out with. So they're coming out pretty quick. Bandai's busting them out probably faster than any other modeling company is doing. So that's pretty cool. Hold on a second. I just got a message from somebody viewing on my phone. So let me see what that's about. All right. So told me it's all straight. It's not backwards. It must be the way I'm looking at it. So let's look at this U-Wing. And it's a TIE Striker. So the weird thing about what Bandai is doing with the Star Wars line is that we're getting like different scales. So we got like 1/72nd. I think there was like some 1/35th stuff, and then we're getting 1/144th scale too. So this is a 1/144th. You're getting a TIE Striker in here, and you're getting the U-Wing, which is kind of nice because you're getting two things in a package, and then you get a bunch of these little vehicles too, which are gonna need some work. This is what it actually ends up looking like. So if you put that work in, you get those vehicles looking good. Well, that's a nice little set. And what I really like about this line is that they give you regular decals, if that's what you're comfortable with, or you have the option of water slides, if that's what you prefer. All right, moving over to the Master Gundam. I got the Master Gundam, and I got Shining Gundam in. So these are also old. These are from 2002. So just want to give you guys an idea of what you're looking at in an old kit. But if you have a Master Grade Shining Gundam or Master Gundam, these are the only ones out there. And they're actually pretty nice looking. I mean, you got the clear hands. And check this out. They actually come with the figure. And the bad thing is they have screws too. So that's a little bit of a headache because you have to be pulling out the mini screwdriver. But if you like doing figures, this is actually a good size figure you can really detail. So that's Shining. And then let me grab up here the Master Gundam. Reds are looking pretty good. Black is more of a really dark gray. And there he is. Nice pose. Again, it has the screws. It's got a little base to stand him on, since he has the one-legged pose. But that's going to look tight if you got a little bit of skill in painting out figures. And what's nice is they did them in flesh color, so flesh is one of the harder colors to paint. So you can skip painting his face and just paint all his clothes. All right, moving on. So tall geese, definitely these master grades from the they call it the Endless Waltz line, are some really nice master grades for your Wing Gundam fans. And then we got a Jegan, Barbados Rex. That's the high grade, came out a couple weeks ago. Just got a couple more of those in. Then we got some GMs. We have a GM contest coming up in July, mid-July. So somebody build off with the GMs, any scale. So these are a couple good ones to get started with. That GM Snipers, it's a beast. Nobel, Julia's kit, that came out about a week ago as well. So this is replenishment for me on those. Got those mobile suit option sets, 7 and 8. And then here's the one a lot of people are waiting for. Got that Rexon, the 1/100, comes with the stand. So that's a nice one. That's I don't think they're always going to come with the stand. So it might just be an early entry, first batch type of deal. Yeah, the special display stand is included. First run limited edition. So now you know. All right, got all those, the SDEX line. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the SDEX line, mainly because to me they skimped out compared to the old SDs. But what I have to say about that is if you have skill or you're trying to develop skill, it's a great opportunity to paint because these are super sticker heavy. And if you're not a sticker fan, there are problems. So I don't even recommend these for like younger builders because you have to have ability to put stickers on well or they're going to kind of look jacked up. So if you want to practice your painting skills on a kit that costs less than $10, these are a great opportunity. They actually have a little bit better proportions than the old SDs, and they have all the newer kits. They're not really making that many new SDs anymore. I think they might have stopped the BB line. I haven't seen anything really new come out, and all the new ones are actually just these with extra parts, so like the Lupus and the Barbados. So it's not really like they're bringing out anything new. So I'll give you an example. Here's one that we had a build off competition for my anniversary, store anniversary. So you can see there is no color separation. Oh, just killed it. All right, so there's no color separation in this thing. You have what, 3 colors. You have to put a lot of work in there. Let me show you the sticker sheet on this thing. This has like a sticker sheet close to a master grade sticker sheet. So many stickers. Like, that's no fun. But if you were to sit there and take the time to paint this thing up, it's going to look real nice. So plenty of opportunity to put that work in and get that practice in. I just did a painting class on the weekend, and we did a no grade, or was it first grade Exia, and that thing had no color separation, which was a great opportunity for people to practice their painting skills on. Because if you can make something like that look good, you can make a normal high grade look great. So it might be better to practice on something that needs a lot of work to get your practice in, and then move to your high grades, your master grades, or whatever. Especially if you're brush painting or if you're starting out airbrushing, this is a great opportunity to get that practice in. Learn how to mask, learn how to shoot exactly where you want to shoot the paint. So always an opportunity at a lower price to get started with testing out some skills. And then even if you're a master builder, the skill level to make that thing look great, that takes a lot of skill. If you can make that thing competition looking, you're there. Because like another thing I don't like about these, the back of the legs are all hollowed out. Like they just cheaped out on the back. So if you got skill, you can figure out how to fill that in and make it look real good. And then you have a fully finished Gundam they could put on on a turntable and it'll look great. All right, moving on. Like Bandai, they are going in on these models now. So we have Star Wars. Now they're starting to do Love Lives. They're doing all types of Dragon Ball Z. So you get all types of other ideas in modeling. So it's great for modeling in general. And it'll probably get more people into Gundam over time as well. So here's some new stuff that are coming out. These petite Love Live characters. This is from the Sunrise or Sunshine edition of Love Live. So what's cool about this is you get the opportunity to build whichever girl you like the most, because most people like these shows end up preferring one of the characters over the other. And there's usually like 6 characters and you'll end up really liking one of them. So they only give you one body in this set, but you get the options to build 3 different heads. And it has a ton of expressions you can put in there. And say you're the kind of person who says, I don't like these kind of stickers. I know how to draw eyes. They even have a head here where you can paint right onto the head if you want to, if you have that kind of skill. So just some more neat ideas, especially for if you're not into giant killer robots. Well, there's other options out there. Modeling is a great hobby, so explore all the options. Here's the new figurized bust for Love Live. So maybe if you have a CD collection or you just want a bust of the girl or whatever, you have the DVDs of the movie, you can just put it right behind her. It'd be a great like display. So here's the heads for these. And they come with really nice colored pieces. This plastic, I mean, realistically, I think you only have to top coat this stuff. Maybe in the sand. Maybe do the hair in a gloss. And this will come out really nice. Colors are sharp on these. Like this orange and the pink. These are really nice colors. They're really popping. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Looks like I couldn't get any comments from you guys. That part of it's not working yet. But hey, got what we got so far. So I will probably be getting that other box in tomorrow. So I will be shooting again tomorrow. Hopefully I can figure out how to use this a little better. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.